Okay, so what's going on, guys? It's Gameplay Horizon here, and welcome back to Eternal Evolution. So today, let's try to finish this Molten Abyss. So on this Molten Abyss, I'm currently at level 32, and I'm expecting to reach like a level 34 here, or maybe 35. Okay, so before so much ado, let's check this out, guys. Okay, first, I will try this one. Okay, this would be Abaddon together with this Carabine. So this Carabine, I will just change this to opportunistic set, and then for this Abaddon, okay, this is also an opportunistic set. So these were my Titan Hammer. So if you'll take a look at my Titan Hammer, I just put here a Recklessness that is only an Amber tier. We have your Rage, Hex, and the Dual Doomsday. I made this one because all of my Recklessness gems are on the Summoner team. And next, for the Rebirth brand, I put here Portent and also Rampart together with Bloodpact. Bloodpact is freaking important here. And finally, for our Doomsayer, I put here Light Curtain, which increases damage reduction. I have also Lockdown that increases the accuracy. This is for this Carabine. And finally, that would be Cloth. So Cloth, it will reduce some range damage here, but I think it is not that necessary to put Cloth, guys. But since there are range type enemies here, it would be best to put Cloth. So I would suggest if you have some Ravenna, put Ravenna here, guys, so that these enemies here will be pushed back. And then it is up to you to use Doralee, okay, or any support heroes here. Okay, so next team 2, that would be the energy team. So I use here Sakai Monoko. So let's try not to use Sakai Monoko, and let's replace that with heroes. Like for example, I think we need here some range type heroes, maybe an energy hero. Okay, so let's put here a Ravenna. Let's try to use Ravenna here, guys, or maybe you can use also Nord. But on my end, I will just use this team here. And I have here a Pandemonium as I support. We have here also Rest as I support. And then finally, that would be so any, guys, Erin. Okay, next. Oh, by the way, I have here the Notes of the Cosmos Lord. We got here quadruple impact and 1 rage. Next, that would be Crown of Madness. I just put here Shell. And finally, for our Sinkaw banner, I put here a Dual Excitement, and we have here Determination. And finally, for our third team, that would be the Summoner team together with these 2 Hunter units. That would be Smith, and we have here Elema. So these are my gears for my Elema. I just put here Unleash set. And then for Smith, this is also an Unleash set, guys. We have here Amat, Sorvali, and we have here Daji. So this Amat is at Awaken 7. We have here also Daji at Awaken 7. So let's try not to use, for example, Daji, and let's use here other heroes. Maybe we should use, okay, let's try this one, guys. Okay, let's try Wukong. Okay, so if ever we cannot defeat this, then we will use Daji. So as much as possible, we will not use some SP units. Okay, so let's challenge this one. Okay, I'm quite excited to see what would be the result of this. So take a look at that. Okay, Abaddon moves at the back, and then later on Ravenna will push them, and nice. Okay, you're dead. So if you'll check here the damage statistics, oh my god, you cannot check the damage statistics. Okay, so as you can see, 64 billion coming from our Carabine. This Carabine is only at Awaken 3. Okay, so Abaddon is just like a decoy here. Okay, so next, it took us like 21 seconds. Next, so this would be the energy team. There is no SP unit here, but our Ravenna is already at Awaken 7. So Ravenna will just push that, and I would suggest to make Akai to manual battle. Okay, let's see, guys. We have here also Purinazaki. So all of these heroes here are pushing heroes. They push enemies at the back row. Okay, take a look at that. Oh my god. Maybe we need to reset. Need to reset, guys. Alright. Let's reset the orbs of that Akai. But of course, later on, if you want to finish the quest for this, of course, you will use here SP units. But for now, let's not use SP units. Let's see if we can beat this. So sometimes due to the RNG, the enemies were not clustered. But it would be best for these enemies here to be clustered, guys, so that we can beat this on time. Okay, so we have here Bota and Zaida who is left. Oh my god, that Bota. Okay, nice. So 18 seconds. Oh, I hope we can beat this. But without Sakai Monoco, oh my god, it is freaking difficult to beat. Okay, so let's retry. Maybe we should cluster the enemies, guys. Okay, so what we will do here is to make this to manual battle. Okay, Akai. And then Ravenna. Okay, we will cluster them, guys. Okay. Nice. Oops. Okay. Let's cluster them. Okay, so we killed Pandemonium. We have still like 57 seconds left. Okay, this side here is quite tanky. We need to aim that Saida and Bota. Okay, Bota is down. My god. It's freaking difficult to beat this. Okay. Nice. Okay, we need to reset Akai. What the heck? It is quite a freaking difficult, guys. It is difficult. So I think we need here some hex gems. If we can beat this on the next stage, we need hex gems, guys. Okay, nice. We beat it. Okay, next. It took us like almost 1 minute and 30 seconds. So this would be the summoner team. So if you'll check here my dominant nucleus, I have here 5 times recklessness. Next for ruler's ring, I put here quadruple armor, and finally that would be a dominance for this soul compass to have dual dominance or triple dominance in one enigmata. So this Smith is at immortal 5, EX 30. Next for Elema, okay, EX 30 also. Okay, so let's try this one. This is an awakened 7 Amat, guys. Let's do something like this. Okay. Okay, Smith is there at the back. So we have your Nord. Okay. Let's see, guys, if we can defeat this without Dodgy. So if ever we cannot defeat this without Dodgy, then we will use Dodgy. That's still 99%, my god. Okay, 97. So our Amat does not deal some damage at all. Okay, 96. Wow. So I think you need badly here Dodgy, at least at Awaken 5. As you can see, I think we cannot defeat this without Dodgy, guys. We cannot defeat this without Dodgy. But on lower levels, if you don't have some strong Dodgy, you can use here Wukong. So take a look at that. That is the result. Okay, so let's retry this. And we will put a Dodgy. For example, what if we will remove here Elema? And let's put Dodgy. Okay, let's see what would happen here. Actually, this Wukong here is freaking great also. But our problem here is the shield. So we need to break that shield. So we need some hunter units. Okay, nice. So as you can see, putting Daji enhances a mat greatly. And the damage of Wukong is freaking low, guys. I could not see the summons of Wukong at all. So as the summons of Wukong dies, the damage of Wukong also increases. But if you all check here the damage statistics, take a look at that. The damage of Wukong is only like 1.2 billion. So it would be best to use hunters to break the shield. So we need here shield breaker badly. So 43, 36%. And on our next stage, we will put here Elema. I think Elema is quite good. Or if you have Artemis, you can also use Artemis, guys. But on my case, as much as possible, I won't use SP units. Okay, so I think we can defeat this one. Wow. 4%. Okay, nice. And we're good. So let's see, guys. Oh. Okay, so let's proceed to this level 33. And okay, the same setup on our team 1 and on our team 2. I revised this one with this kind of hero composition. I use here Danex. So why is it that I use here Danex? So Danex is a close range type energy hero. So most probably this Danex will cluster the enemies because this Danex is somehow just like Nord, and we need some energy heroes that is close to these enemies. And if we'll check here our Notes of the Cosmos Lord, I just put here Hex. So it is important to put here Hex, guys. And the same on our Crown of Madness, the same gems, and finally on Circle Banner, the same gems. Okay, so anyway, let's challenge this one. I hope we can beat this. Okay. So the same should be an auto battle. Nice. That was freaking fast. Okay. And next for our energy team. By the way, I forgot to mention about the gears for my Nord here. This is the Marauder set, and we get here some crit damage. So if we'll check here the crit rate for all of these heroes here. Okay, Nord has only like 79% crit rate. That is already freaking good. And this Nord is currently at Awaken 6. Awaken 6 only Nord, guys. Awaken 5 is already freaking good. But if you don't have some strong Nord, maybe you can use here also another energy unit, and that would be Scano. You can also use your Scano, guys. Scano is freaking a decent unit. So I'll just use here Nord on my end. Okay, so let's challenge that one. We will just use here manual battle for our Akai. And maybe for our Nord also, guys. We need to aim Bota and Zaida. Those two units are, my god, they were freaking tanky. Wow, that was freaking fast. Okay, so we need to aim that one. Nice. Okay. We have still 40 seconds left. Okay, Bota is down. My god. This guy here is freaking tanky. Okay, I think we can defeat that one, guys. Okay, nice one. Wow. Okay, so next. Oh, it took us 1 minute and 13 seconds. So that is damage dealer here. 3.2, 9.7, 10.7. Okay, it's Carioles. Okay, it's Carioles, guys. Akai deals some decent damage too, even though we are not using an ultimate skill for that Akai. Okay. So this would be an auto. Well, still, this team is the same, guys. Oh my god. Maybe we should remove here. Let's remove here Wukong and let's replace that with a Hunter. And that would be a llama. I think a llama is better to use here. Okay, let's do something like this. Let's challenge. We badly need here a shield breaker. Nice. Okay. This boss is freaking tanky without a shield breaker. So our Amat does not deal damage at all. It's dodgy. Okay, Amat is dealing some decent damage now. %87%. Okay. $71. So I think we can defeat this one, guys. In my own opinion, if you don't have some Awaken 5 dodgy, then I think you cannot defeat this boss. Okay. So it's a mat, guys. It's always a mat. I think Carabine won't work here because this is a boss monster. I was wondering also what if we will use here Arcadia as a super breakthrough support. Okay, 27%. 26%. Wow. What time is it? It's already 3 p.m. here. Okay, 13%, guys. My God. Sad to say there is no skip button here. Okay, so I think on the next stage, still we can defeat that because we have still like 1 minute and a few seconds here. Okay, nice. It took us like almost 2 minutes, guys. Okay, guys, we are already at level 34 and let's do some different approach here. Okay, so I switch team 1 and team 2 and our team 1, this will be the heroes that I will be using. I have here Enlighten, but our prototypes here, we have here some quadruple impact and we have here 1 hex. And I got here, okay, Coriolis, you have your Akai, Amat, you have your Servali, you have your Anpu. So as much as possible, I won't use here some SP units. And on our team 2, this is still the same, guys. That will be Carabine and we get your Habadon. And finally for our team 3, this will be my setup here. I'll use here Jashidi. Okay, let's try this. See? I'm quite excited, guys. So I will just be using here auto battle on my team and Amat dies and revives. Okay, so let's see. I hope we can defeat this one without dodgy. Okay, so let's see, guys, if that Amat can deal some massive damage. Currently, the first few seconds of the battle, Amat does not deal some damage at all, but take a look at that. He's already insane. Nice. Alright. So this Anpu is already at Awaken 10. Awaken 7 Anpu is already free and decent. We have here an Awaken 5 Coriolis. Okay, so this is an Awaken 8 Sorvali, Immortal 2 Akai. And finally, we get here some Awaken 7 Amat. So that is only our team here. For here's that I'm currently using, so we have still like 40 to 40 seconds. So I think we can defeat this one. Oh wow, take a look at the damage of a Amat, guys. So my bottleneck here, that will be team 3. If ever I cannot defeat the boss at team 3, maybe that's the time we will use dodgy, guys. Okay, we have still 23 seconds left. Okay, nice. 20 seconds left, guys. So it took us somehow like 1 minute and 10 seconds. Okay, so next on our team 2, of course, this is freaking easy, guys. So take a look at that Abaddon. Nice. And wow, that carabine, my god, why it's freaking insane. And finally, in our team, oh, it took only like 16 seconds. So our team 3. Okay, so I will just explain this to you. So it would be best to use your manual battle. I put here Smith at front and the gears here. That would be the fade out set. We have some crit rate, so if you'll check your crit rate of that Smith, we have your 84%. Okay, that's 100% coming from our Jashidi. Our Ikani 61%. We have here 71% from our Ilema. And for our Rebecca, we have here 70% only. So this would be the setup. And okay, for our prototypes, just use here. That's 5 times recklessness. Next, we get here quadruple armor, and finally, that with dual dominance Enigma, or triple dominance rather, and then Enigmata, and this would be my prototype, or Enlighten, I mean. Okay, so let's challenge this one. I would suggest to use your manual battle for your Canis. So first, buff that Canis, guys. Okay, nice. And I hope our Smith will die ASAP. Okay, that's second for our Canis. Oh my god, it ricochet Smith, so we need to ricochet this one. Oh, so let's, okay guys, in this case I think we should remove here Rebecca, and let's put Dodgy. My god, we really need a Dodgy here. Okay, so anyway, let's challenge this. So what we need to do here is to make this Canis to manual battle and buff that Canis first. Okay, so Jashidi is already ricocheted, and our Smith dies. Okay, so that's 2, and okay, that's already 3. So after that, the third level, okay, aim Jashidi. So guys, I already tested this without dodging. My god, I'm gonna defeat this boss. Okay, so let's aim that. So even at maybe a non-awakened Dodgy, you can defeat this boss as long as there is Dodgy. But that's already level 2 for our Jashidi. Okay, that's already level 3, and let's make this to, oh my god, let's wait for, let's aim this one with the turret of Smith. And okay, let's do auto battle. Nice. So that's already 72%. So at 1 minute and 50 seconds, or at 1 minute and 30 seconds, the HP of the boss should be below 50%, guys. So always pay attention to the turret of Smith. Okay, that is the HP there. Okay, so I think we can defeat this one, guys. We can defeat this one. 59%, 58, 53. Okay, nice. We can finally defeat this one. So maybe on the next stage, or the final stage, we can defeat the boss also using this team. %, guys. Nice. Okay, 28% left. Oh, the turret of Smith. 25%. We have still lots of time left. Wow. Finally. 8%. Okay, so we are now on the final level, guys. That's level 35. And I think we can defeat that one because we have still like 30 seconds left. Okay. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay, guys, so we are already at level 35. And let's make a separate video for this because I know it is freaking difficult to beat this on my end, especially this one. Okay, or maybe this team 2 here if I will switch. Okay, so I will do some tests first for this. Thank you for watching, and see you again on my next videos. Bye bye.